Okay, so we've got this negative angle from the book, and we've got to figure out an angle between 0 and 360 is coterminal to it. So negative angles of rotation go clockwise, and if I've gone one full revolution, that's 360 degrees. So basically what I want to do is I want to keep subtracting 360 degrees away from this angle. Can I do this in my head? Let's see, 6. I want to borrow, make that 8, make that 6, and 6 is 3. So 1360. So I'm just going to keep doing this, and you're not going to suffer. Watch me suffer through the subtraction. Well, I mean, this one, I guess I can do this one. So what's that? 1026. And I'm just going to keep doing this with my calculator until I get an angle that's less than 360. So 1026 minus 360, 1, 2, okay. So I did it 2 more times, so let's see. Let me go to a different ink. Here's the second rotation. And then here's a third rotation. These don't really matter. We're just trying to get rid of them. Let's see, so I did it once, twice, 3 times if I'm counting right. And then what I have left is 306 degrees. So I'm going to go another negative 306 degrees. And I end up right here. And here's that angle. And I want to find out this angle here. So basically it's going to be 360 minus 306. So that's a 54-degree angle. It's coterminal to this negative 1746. And that's the trick. You just start subtracting off full rotations until you get to less than a full rotation left. And then for a negative angle, you got to think, what do I got to do if I start going clockwise or counterclockwise? Okay, so that's what happens if you're in degrees. Now, what happens? I have another problem here that's just further down the page. That is, here, actually, let me just open it this way. Open. So now you get to see how slow my computer is right now. There, so we're going to do negative radians. Okay. So with this one, same deal. I mean, actually, why don't we make this a little more interesting? Now I'm going to make this, have it be, well, let's do it this way, then we'll make a more interesting one. So negative angles of rotation, I'm still going clockwise. Now what I'm going to do is, because I've got a denominator of 6, I'm going to think, so here's 0 radians, and this is pi radians, but because I'm working with a denominator of 6, I'm going to think of this as 6 pi over 6. Same thing as 1 pi, but now I've got those 6. So what I'm seeing, what that allows me to see is, yeah, I'm going to go with that half a circle, and I'm going to come up here, and that's where I stop, because I'm only going to go 1 pi over 6 left. So what's that reference angle there? Is pi over 6. Now, so there's a couple of ways to deal with this. I could not even worry about the pi over 6 and think, oh, okay, I'm not even going a full rotation. So all I've got to do is take away that negative 7 pi over 6 from the full 2 pi. So that's going to be 12 pi over 6 minus 7 pi over 6, which is 5 pi over 6. And that looks about right for this angle here. You know, it's not a full pi. The other way to do this is, hey, I know I've got my reference angle of pi over 6. So pi, or 6 pi over 6 minus 1 pi over 6 is the same answer, 5 pi over 6. Okay? So that's what you do when you have less than 1 rotation. What if we tweak this and make this so we have more than 1 rotation? What if we make this negative 17? I'm just making this up. What if we make it negative 17 pi? Whoops, it'd be nice to get a pen. Negative 17 pi over 6. So 1 full revolution is 2 pi radians, which since I'm taking away something with the denominator of 6, I'm going to rename that 2 pi as 12 pi over 6, and I'm going to subtract, keep subtracting. Well, actually, I don't want to subtract that way, sorry. So I've got 1 full rotation is 12 pi over 6, so I'm going to take 17 pi over 6. You probably caught me making that mistake. Minus 12 pi over 6. But that leaves me 5 pi over 6 left. So I've got to go, let me get a different ink. So I'm going to go another 5 pi over 6 in the negative direction. And that's right there. So what's that angle that's left? Well, or even let's just do it this way. That's the angle I want, which is 2 pi radians. Let's subtract 5 pi over 6. And that would become 12 pi over 6. So I'm seeing this positive angular rotation. Let me get a, how about purple? Good oxbow colors. That means that purple angle is going to be equal to 7 pi over 6 radians. Okay? Hope that helps you work with these negative angles of rotation.